Hello everybody, and how are you? My name is Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, and at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements from door wreaths, door swags, things for the home, things for your garden, weddings, funeral tributes, things for your business and much more. Right guys, as you can see, here is Marley. He's back. His leg, which was this one, has gone down. He's got a bit of a sore bit there, look, as you can see. He's a bit weary, but other than that, he's fine. So thank you all guys for your wonderful comments towards my cat. Right, I have decided this morning I'm going to do another swag. Only because my friend who was going through her loft because she's moving house has come across this old swag. She says it looks like it's been used and abused. There were words, but we are going to do something with it. I fluffed it up. It's not very big. It is only 20 inch, so it's quite tiny. Look at him, look. Oh, he wants the attention. Don't we all, guys? And so I fluffed it up as much as possible. It does look a bit scraggy, but we're going to do something with it and make it look beautiful. So I've already attached the hook on it, and I think I'm going to do this again so you can see on the camera at the bottom, because I am going to do it in reds and pinks. As you can see, I've done a bow already. I wanted to pre-make the bow, and I have got long streamers because we're going to do the waterfall effect. And I've just got, these are all 5-inch loops, and they are 5.5-inch tail ends or streamers at the top. But I don't know how long these are, guys. I just went really mad and just reeled them down and then cut them at a certain length, placed them together, folded them over all as one, and chopped for the dovetail all as one too. So that is what we're going to do. And we may get disturbed. So I'm going to place this at the top and then do the dovetailing coming down. So I'm going to place that there. That's if Marley allows me. Let me just shut my door, guys, so I can keep the cold out, because it's a bit chilly today. There we go. I've got myself a turmeric tea today. It's quite red. Oh, do you like my new cup, guys? I keep spotting cups. They've got flowers on. Oh, they've got some daisies. I think they're delphiniums. I don't know what they are. I know. I've seen them before. They may be... oh my goodness. Is it Astrolomera? No, not Astrolomera. Well, it could be. I think they may be Echinacea. Who knows, but they can be whatever you like. I've got a thing about cups, guys. Right, for our floral today, we are going to use 3 deep red sunflowers. And they are I'm going to place one, I think, in the centre of the bow. And then one in the centre coming down, and then one at the bottom of the swag. So we've got the deep red. Isn't that pretty? Molly, stop rubbing yourself on me. I tell you, it's back, isn't it? And in between, I've got some of these. These are some different types of dahlias. Different shape to the ones I usually use, but I took a fancy to these. And I may place these in with them as well, coming down. I've got some eucalyptus in this colour. Look, isn't that beautiful? I think this is wonderful. A lady had this for a wedding off of me when I did her a wedding. And she had this one. So we've got that. I've also got some... I haven't got much today on the foliage side. I think this is it. I may, if I feel I need some, grab perhaps some, I don't know, maybe forsythia or ficus or fern. Who knows? We'll see as we go along. But I've got these oak leaves as well that I want to incorporate for a different shape and a different look than the rounded eucalyptus. Now down the sides I have decided to use a astilbe, and I have got different colours and different shapes and thicknesses. I've got white where they've got 3 heads on that I want to use. I've got pink with white, ruscus for foliage, different shades, and a bit of heather in there as well. I've got some lavender, some deep cerise pink and some lighter pink together there that I've got out. I've got some creamy coloured astilbe in here and some darker and a couple of light pieces of astilbe on there, and I want those to go down the sides as well, along the bottom or down to the top. So that's what I'm considering doing. So that is what our project is for today, guys. I don't know why my cat won't go on that blanket. So let's get that ready. Let's just get the lady who gave me this said who was moving house. It wasn't her. She don't know where it came from. It was just up there, and she thought of me, so she decided to let me have it and see if I could do anything with it. Of course we can. So I'm going to want to first of all place my swag that way. I'm going to, I think, get the camera a bit so it's pointing down, guys, so you can see a bit better. I don't know if let me just see what it's like zoomed in. Oh gosh, I may have to come back a little. We'll keep it like that for now. You won't see me, but who cares? Oh, here he comes, guys. Anyway, he's back to normal. Oh, no, you can't go on there. What's that on it? You can't go on there. It's got bits on it. Must be cobwebs. It must have been in there a few years. Right. I think I'm going to place the ribbon on shortly. I want to start with our foliage. Well, you've got to move, Marley. You know you have to move. Right, we don't want these that long. Let's have a look. Cut them in half. Yeah. You may need a couple more. So we've got, cut that one. If you can hear a banging, guys, excuse me. It's my neighbour's doing a bit of work on his garden. Bless him. Right, so that is that. Can you just move over there, please? That's it. Thank you. I have to place my arm there in the way so he knows he can't get past me. Let's see if I can move these around. Some are facing backwards and some aren't. So what I'm going to do as I show you the swag like this, the widest point, well, it don't really look that wide, does it? But the widest point, which is here, I call, for you new beginners or for you subscribers who haven't seen my videos before, I call this the shoulders. I mean, I was taught the correct way, but then I got a bit confused and things when I was taught years and years and years ago. And my tutor told me to look at it in a different way and remember it in a body, you know, a human body point of view. So basically, shoulders, there's your neck, that highest one there in the center, your neck, shoulders, ribs, waist. So if you remember that, guys, and if you hear me saying, oh, I'm placing this at the waist, you know I mean at the bottom. Because obviously we haven't got our waist up here, have we? So I keep finding bits on it. I don't know what they are. So neck, shoulders, ribs, waist. And that is the way it is presented. And I do it just to simplify, especially for the new, you know, for the people who are just starting out, just to give it a better way of looking at it. So again, now if I say I'm going to place this around the shoulders, you know I mean up above here. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. And I'm going to attach it to the main spine to start with, which is here, the central point down the back. So I will lift up a couple of the spruces and I will place it there. And I will do the same on the opposite side. And I'm going in again on the spine, gluing it to the spine, just where I've just glued that one, but letting it sit on the shoulders. So this one is quite a longer piece. You don't have to have them long. You can cut them to the length, you know, that you desire. I could bring this down here, I think. That one looks. I may take that one off. Like so. So I'm going to go just under. Again, I'm gluing it to the main spine. So I'm just going under onto the rib side of our shoulders. So as I say, what I do on one side, I will go on the opposite side and do there as well. And I'm going to work my way down. So now I'm coming to the ribs. You can feel the spine behind it, you know, when you hit the harder spine. think I need that a bit more glue on. So I don't like how that one sits, because as I'm coming down, I want it to come inwards, like the V shape. And again, just go on the opposite side. Oops, the daisy, I've caught some on the leaf. And as you can see, I'm pushing them a bit further inwards. And like, so they sit in that V shape. Like so. And then I'm going to place one on here, just in the center point. Now I've got bits left where I can fill in and just place them in. So we'll do that around here. And again, I have one either side. I don't want to make it look uneven. We definitely need one, I think, here. So even if you've got, like I said, I've said I think before on a video, a charity shop, you know, that's got people who've taken in their old swags or Christmas trees, go grab them, guys, because the top of the Christmas tree you can cut off and use that as a swag, because it's already got your point on it for the bottom here. And I'm going to place one there. So that helps drastically. Right, I've just brought these around. Let me just put these on the floor. Around the sides, so just to bring out the shape a bit better, because obviously it's very thin. The lady says she thought it was a little bit scraggy, which means a bit worn and thin and old looking. If I could do anything with it, I can do anything with anything. I'll always make sure, you can always make something what's worn look beautiful. So I've done the neck with this single piece here. I've done the shoulders, the ribs, and then I've also done the waistline. So then we get these. I've got some offcuts here, what I've cut before and not used. That's what I call my offcuts or oddments, is bits that I've cut off a stem when I've been doing another project and I've not used them all. My scraps, obviously I call scraps that are bits and bobs. So I'm going to do the similar thing, and I'm going to now bring in the eucalyptus and go above the green oak, or around the green oak around the side. So I'm bringing it in because that's got a little bit more airiness and a bit more movement, and just manipulate I don't know what that is. Just manipulate your stems, you know, to how you want them to sit. And also, once you've got something in, you can then attach this onto, say like I've got the oak leaves and the stem of the oak, I can attach this eucalyptus on top of the stem of the oak to give it that, also that, you know, something solid to attach itself to. So I'm going to use this piece, and I'm going to use this for the neck, like so. And let that just there. And then I'm going to come down. Oh, a lady was emailing me or messaging me on YouTube last night. I'm now doing the ribs, by the way, asking me what I'm using to dip my stems in. It is called a skillet pan, spelled SKILLET. It's just a kitchen appliance. That's all it is. Just something you'd use to cook your meat in. It's run on electric. Sorry, I've got a spare leaf here. Wondering where it's dropped from. It's run, oh, it's here. It's run on electric. You know, a lot of people use them. And what I do is, when I got it, I placed all my glue sticks in. I mean, I buy them in packs of 200. I place them all in, let them melt, and the consistency that I have that is good is where it's like honey. Now, if you have it thick, it starts to burn in your pan. I always say, if you have a jar of honey, just get a spoon and do that, and watch how it comes out of the spoon, drips off the spoon, and that's what the consistency that you need it in your pan. So the thicker, the higher the temperature, the runnier it is. The lower the temperature, the thicker it is, guys. You'd think it'd be the other way round, but it's not. So if I had this on number 1, it would be extremely thick, and that's not what we want. I need something that's, I'm going to place something here that's not that thick, and you know, I want it. So mine isn't done in temperature. Mine is done in numbers 1 to 4. 1 to 5, sorry. So 5 being the the hottest temperature. So I have mine on for that honey consistency around number 4, which that is perfect. It's the perfect consistency that I need, and that's what I use it for. And that's all it is. And it just, some people like them, some people don't. I do have a glue gun. I have one on my workbench here for things. Oh, I've just dropped something in. Oh my goodness. Let me just get this, guys. I've just dropped a piece of plastic. In. And then I've just dropped something else in here. Oh my goodness, what have I dropped in here? Yes, I do have a glue gun. Scissors. Where I use if I can't get in certain areas because I need to get, quite deep in, and I can't use my little rubber tool, so I need a glue gun for that. But majority of the time I use my skillet pan. It is much easier. It saves on a lot of time. It really does, for me anyway. I've just done a blue wreath for a customer who goes to my yoga class. Her favourite colour is blue. I've got it sat there. I'll show it you at the end. So that is that. I could place the odd one around the centre. So if I just chop, you see Molly, look, it won't move, guys. It won't move for anybody, not even his mummy. So I may cut these down into little pieces and place these in and around. I'll cut the stems a little bit shorter. And I'm just going to attach these to, that one's come, to the spine, just to give it a bit of movement on the inside, so it just doesn't look like I've placed everything around the outer side. Well, my best friend's daughter got married. Oh, I've seen the photograph. She looks stunning. Absolutely stunning. She's a very, very attractive young lady. She always has been. Bless her. No, he thought he saw his option there, guys, to come and sit on my lap. He thought he had that chance where he could sit on my lap because I moved back. See, I told you he was sly. He's a sly cat. Let's have an extra bit there. So that is it, all filled in with the eucalyptus. Now I'm not really putting much more greenery. The only greenery that's going on is what is on the flowers. So I've put a cable tie around, I've got glue all over me, around or through the cable tie that I've attached the bow to. And the streamer is long, but because I didn't really know how long I wanted to place it. And I want to place this around the centre point at the top, in between the two shoulders. So you can either, if you want this bow to sit deep, say like, I'll show you the options you have. You part your spruce, sit it deep like so. If you want it to sit higher up, if you want it to sit deep, sorry, then attach it around your cable tie, around the spine, around the back of the spine, and that, if you want it to sit deep. If you want it to sit higher up, then attach your cable tie onto one of these spruces here. I personally like it on top, so I think I'm going to attach it around a couple of spruces. So I'm going to just pull it around the spruce. I'll show you what I will do. I've pulled it tight around the spruce. Now before I do anything else, you have that on these spruces. Now I then bend that spruce over, covering the cable tie. I cut that one off. We don't need that. And then I can manipulate the bow to sit wherever I want, because the spruce can be manipulated. Now if I had it at around the spine, I can't manipulate the bow into a position as much. So that then sits on top like so. So then you've got two pink, two, it's a deep burgundy, or burgundy it is. So what you do, you get one from one, get your hand like so. Then wherever you'd like it to sit, you could have it here, you could place it down here. It's your choice. So I may go a bit longer today. Usually I bring it up here, so I may go down here. Pinch it together like so. Grab a spruce, wrap it around, and there you have that. That is a waterfall effect. Then you do the same on this one. So where I've got the pink was on top, the red is now on top, because then when I open it, it will be like that. So it'll be pink, red, pink, red. So I will do the same thing. Let's just get that. Pinch it together like so. Get one of your spruces, I made it a little bit longer. One of your spruces. And do that. So then when you open it up, like so. So pink, red, pink, red. And then come down to this side and do the same near the bottom. So you can bring it up gather in the center, put your ribbons together, gather, I hope you can see, in the center together, pinch them, grab a spruce and wrap that spruce around your ribbon, and that saves you having to attach any you know, glue or tie wraps or anything like that onto it. So then you do the same as you come down again, pinch it, get a spruce that's long enough, and plus if you make a mistake and it's too short on one side, you can alter it by just pulling on it like so. So then you have, and again you can manipulate, bring it over to one side like so. So you have that, and then you can place all of your flowers whichever you feel. I'm going to just pull on that a little, bring that down a little like so, and then you've got this at the bottom. Now you can either pinch those together like so here, and then have them trailing down. I don't know whether I want to do that, or some people will tie a bow or loop here by just doing that. And then another loop, cross them like so, pinch together and have two loops at the bottom there to shorten your streamers. I don't know yet. I'm going to wait to see what it looks like with everything in before I make my mind up. I might even just cut these really short, who knows. So that is your waterfall effect. Doesn't that look wonderful? It looks really effective. Have a look. Like I say, you can manipulate your ribbon or move your spruce. Outwards. So it's like so. So then now we start with our floral. I'm going to start with the sunflowers. Let's cut. I'm going to save the, I'm going to use these leaves here. I'm just going to place them on their own pick. And for you new beginners, if you've got that left from a flower, like the sunflower, save them. Because if you decide to buy some flowers that I've just, because I've done it, where I've just bought flower heads, this, you can make a, they come with holes, so you can use one of these and push it inside and it gives you a nice stem. So save things like that for, you know, things, you know, to use. So I think because that looks pretty, well, they all do, I'm going to place that in the center. So we'll take this leaf off as well. We'll cut it. Let me just get these off. It's very realistic, these. And I'm putting glue on and I'm just going through here so it looks like the ribbon, so it looks like it's sitting nice and flush. Doesn't that look pretty? How lovely is that? So then the other one, see what I want to do, and then bring that one down here, and then the other one down at the bottom. So again, I'll take the leaves off, because we will place the leaves in, and what I'm going to do with the leaves, I'm going to put them at the side here, like so. Get some more on it, and then place that one also in. Doesn't it look wonderful with the pink, guys? Very pretty indeed. And then we're going to place one here as well. So they're all lined in 3. I don't think I'm going to need that one. And I'm going to do the same with this. I'm only maybe going to use 2, and I'm going to bring them in between here. So we'll use 2 of those. So we don't need, again, no. Every time I lean back, guys, he comes forward because he wants to go to sleep on my lap. There is that one. And I have to be mean, because I wouldn't be able to move, especially if I decided I wanted to get something else off out of the buckets. He doesn't like it when you move. And then place that one like that. So there you have that, guys, just with a few flowers placed in on a scraggy, as the lady said, old swag. Something makes it look pretty. So let me get my, I don't move back because I know what his eye is. I don't know why he won't go on his bed. I may have to buy him a new one. So I'm going to use the leaves. Again, I've just put those on picks, and all I'm doing is dipping those in my skillet. They've got holes at the bottom where I've pulled them off of the stem, and I'm just attaching that in, and as you can see, the glue seeped out, and I just wipe that off, and then just obviously roll it up in my hand and place it back in my skillet pan. I'm not throwing anything away, guys. Oh, you can't do that. That one's not got. I'll have to stick that on to something. It's not got a hole. I pulled a bit too harsh with that one. So what I'm going to do, like here, I may place one up at the top, I think. So let's get the one at the top in first. So if I just bring it down. So you can see it. I'm bringing it, I'm attaching it, gluing it to one of the spruces, or that is a bit nearer to the top. So so you'll be able to see it with it having the lime green in. You know, it gives off that lovely effect. So, and then I'm going to do it here as well. And the shoulder. And I'll just work my way down with them. I've got some more, I think. I think I need some more because otherwise it will look odd. And then stick that one there. Like so. Let me just check if I've got any more. Yes, I have. I want two more, so let's pull two off of that one. There's that one there. I've done the same with this one, pulled it a bit hard. I have to stick it onto a spruce right near the top. So you have that effect. Doesn't that look pretty, guys? The colours, wonderful. So now we are on to our astilbe. I don't know if I want to add these ones. Let's have a look. Now these are oddments as well. I was doing something, oh, I can't remember. Oh, I don't know, guys. They look lovely. I don't want the single. It's those I want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want those. The white ruscus. No. Let's have a look with these. Oh, it's just, oh, I wish he would move. I wish he would move. Let's have a look at things. Again, I will have things coming out at the back. Yeah. I think these, though, these are going to need to be around. Let me just snip that end bit. around like so. So that's what we're going to do with those. So let's just get that one in. This is and then do that on the opposite side as well. So mirror image what you're doing. I want 2 at the top. On the shoulders, I want them placed. Like so. And I've got 2 left that I want to bring. I think I'm going to bring those down here. I thought I had more of these. I can't see. There's that many astilbes that I've got. Oh, should I? In fact, I'll bring them here. I'll bring them here to elongate it, because then if I place them here, it's going to look like I need some more to the bottom. So by placing them down here, it's extended that look, and I've filled in and brought it down. I can use the whites and bring those in as well. I do have the little ones that are a bit thicker. Pull that out. I can place them there. So let's place a couple of those in. Where that space is. And then we fill in that gap. You've got something what's just like that, look. Fill in that little bit there. So it doesn't look odd and, you know, forgotten about. Like so. Now we've got the white, so we can bring the white on the bottom. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I get 6 out of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is the Mr. Sulky on one? Well, if we've got 5, then I'll bring 1 at the top. Let's get the long stem at the top of where the neck is. And that can, because it's a point, so that can be our point at the top. I'm going to bring 1 here, and then 2 down here. So we'll go, and I'm going on near the bottom, guys, to bring something at the bottom. Oops, let me cut that one. It's a bit too long. And then I'm going again under. I can feel, when you can feel that it's not in the right place, let me just, or it's not touching where you'd like it. Right, so that's on the bottom. So like that. Cut these a little bit shorter to go down the bottom. So then you bring these, and I'm placing them under, and I'm attaching them down there. So you've got a little bit of it down here as well. So I've brought it from the top to the bottom. And do the same on this side. Like so. We'll straighten all the ribbon up and everything once we've completed it. Because I always have a tendency to nudge the ribbon. I've got these two. Now, do I place those in? No, I don't want those ones. That's there. Got two different colours. The light pink. No, I'm not going to place that there. Let's try with some of our lavender before we carry on. I want to bring some here, down here. We're missing something around that area. So we're going to bring that down as well. Let me just look from above, guys. We're going to need it down here. This is where I need to stand upwards. Now I'm placing this in diagonally now, just to give it that feel that it's going downwards. I'm going to place one down here so we've got the point. Like so. And I'm going to do the same above. Have one up above. Right, I've got some light pink. I still feel, let me just get these blue bits off. Something's needed here and here. I was tempted to, let me just cut that small. Yes, I'm going to place those there, like so. This is in a lighter pink. Just to fill in, and I'm attaching that to the spruce just to fill in that gap, like so. Now we need something, we've got these here, let's have a look. So it's got to have something now around here at the top. I could easily, I don't know if I want, let me just see. I'm going to put a couple of these whites around here as well. The white ruscus, and I'm going to attach that onto another stem, onto the oak stem, just so it's filling in that little area that's bothering me, because it looks a little bit too bare for me around here. So bring that now because I've brought that in, I'm going to have to bring some more in. So I'll bring some of that up above, and again I'm going to attach this onto another stem that's there. Like so. I'm going to bring that one down there. Come on out, Mum's way. No. I'm going to bring that bit of white down here as well. So, do I need any more of those? No. Now I've got the light pink, or do I use the thicker ones? I could do the thicker ones, I think. Just a couple of the thicker ones down here of the pink, just to bring those in. A bit of the thicker astilbe at the bottom. And just place it like so. Now, do I use one? I'm going to use one down at the bottom. So we'll give it a longer stem because it needs to come out further. Like so. So I'll put the last three up above. Instead of using the light colour. So we'll bring that longer stem one up above, like so. And then the other two I'm going to place around here. Just at the top of the ribs. Because something's just slightly missing there. I've got two of these left on here, so I'm going to use those up, and I'm going to bring those around there as well. like that. I've got one of those left. I've got one of those left, guys. One of each of those. I'm going to place that because I've got one of those. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I could do it either way. I could, because I've got one here and one here, so I could place this one down here, or I could place that one down here, so it's either side, or I could do the same up above. It's the same thing up above. I think because it's wider at the top, I'm going to use the widest one, the thicker one at the top, because by placing it here, it looks a bit clumpy. So I'd rather have the slimmer one down here with these. So that's what I'm going to do. And have that sat like that. And then up above, as you can see, I've got the same scenario. So I'll put this either at the opposite side of that, like so. So that is our scraggy swag that I was given me out of somebody's loft or attic, and to see if I could do anything with it. Now with the tail ends here, I think what I'm going to do, lift that up. I'm going to pinch them together, all four of them. I've got a spruce here and I'm going to wrap the spruce around it, like so. So then you have it dangling down. And that's what I'm going to do. So it's like so. So you can just obviously manipulate, curl them, whatever you want. I mean, the red one, the deep one, the burgundy one doesn't curl, it's not wired. It's just got a little kink on it on its own. So, but other than that, you can't wire it. So that is our project for today, guys. Now, wasn't that lovely how to just something so simple and with pinks and dark reds or burgundies, you can make something look absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to get, I'm going to place it on the easel, but first of all I've got to show you the other one, because somebody has ordered one, a customer, and I need it's on the easel, so I need that easel to show you. So if I just place all those back out of my way so I don't fall over them, and put those back as I go on the bed chair. So I'm going to place the camera up like so. I hope you can see. It's been treated. It's got its scent that I place on it. Oh goodness. She's had an oval one, 16-inch. Let's have a look if you can see it. Right, I'm going to zoom out. Oh, it's that big. That's what a customer has asked for. Blues, it's her favourite colours. So that needs packing. I've got all the stuff here at the side of it ready to be packed. I've just got to do the paperwork, and that one's then gone. So that's the ladies. So I need the easel, so excuse me guys. Oh, if I can get it off. Oh, it's caught. So that's for the lady. So the one that we've done today, where is our hook? I'm just going to higher it up a bit. So hopefully you can see it. Let me come and check again. What if I zoomed in? Oh my goodness, you can't see it, can you guys? Right, let me zoom back out. Sorry. So, let me sit it straight because I noticed it wasn't sat straight. That is our project that we made from what a customer had given me. Not a customer, sorry, friend. What she found in a loft as she's packing everything to move to a new house, and asked me if I could do anything with it. So I decided to do pinks and burgundies. And all I've done, there's not much elements in it today, guys, but I decided to do a bow. I've only done 2 loops of the brown and white striped effect ribbon, but I haven't done a long one. I've cut this off here short and wherever it's gone. Oh, and here I didn't want those trailing down. I just wanted these to be seen, so I cut those, but I just added those as a little effect to set it off a little bit more. And then I've got the ombre pink ribbon and the burgundy ribbon, and I've done 5-inch loops with those as well. I think the middle bit, the burgundy, I did 4.5, and I just had a long streamer where I attached them around the spruce till I got to the bottom and decided what I was doing with them, which I placed them together around another spruce to hold them in, and they've got dovetails on. And all we've used is our oak leaves, our eucalyptus for our foliage, some bits of white ruscus, and then obviously the flowers that have got their own foliage on. And we've used astilbes in whites and pinks and darker pink, and just going around the edges, occasional odd one in the centre here. And for our floral, we have used the deep red sunflower with the mauvey pink coloured dahlia. That is it, guys. So there's not a lot, so that'd be quite easy for a beginner to do because there's not a lot of elements, you know, to place in. And you don't have to do it this colour. You could do it if you wanted the yellow sunflower, yellow with the an orange together, or yellow and red together, whichever you find, you know, what colour scheme you like to do, or yellow and white, you know, things like that. You could do, if you had the cream or ivory coloured sunflowers, you could do that with a deep red, you know, burgundy, or you could do that with a yellow that looked soft and subtle, or a pink, you know, anything really, absolutely anything, guys, you know, or even blues. If you wanted to do blues, you could get like the turquoise sunflowers, you could do those as well. Or even if you didn't want to use sunflowers, you know, use a big bold flower, like, you know, in the centre, maybe hydrangeas or big headed roses, you know. Or what else have I got that you could use? Oh, big gerbras, you can get those in big heads as well. Or alliums, anything like that, guys. Or proteas, you know, tropical things or anything. Just to place in the centre like so. So we've only used 3 of our sunflowers and 2 dahlias. That is it. So there's not really much floral, but by placing in these astilbes around the side, you know, in different tones of pink, in a cerise pink, a baby pink, a mauvey pink, you know, and also white, and then you've got your ribbon in the burgundy and the pink, sets that small amount of flowers down the centre off. Beautiful. So again, and the leaves off of the sunflower with the bit of lime in as well brings it alive. That sets it off beautiful also. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I hope that you give it a go out of a second-hand swag, out of a charity shop, or an old Christmas tree, the top part of the Christmas tree. You'll have a fabulous time. So please subscribe, share and like. And I think I've only got about 12 more people and then I've reached 1,000. I think so. Yippee! I'm ever so excited. So I think somebody's here. One moment, guys. One moment. Let me just pause. So sorry about that, guys. I've got 2 of my 5 parcels. I'm still expecting some more today. So yes, my apologies deeply. So again, yes, please subscribe, share and like, guys. I think I might have a little celebration. Oh, when I talk about it, I'm buzzing inside. A little celebration if I reach 1,000. So subscribe to the world, guys, and everybody else who you know, or you know, your colleagues, your pets, anybody really, you know, E.T., whoever, you know. So yes, I can't wait. And I don't drink, but I'm sure I may have something to drink and celebrate when I reach that. I've got a wedding bouquet, a teardrop bouquet to do as well. Somebody's getting married. She's only having a quiet wedding, so we're going to do that. And so I'm still going to be working today. So again, I'll do a close-up of this, guys, and give it a go. Really, guys, give it a go, because there's not much there. You just got to remember your neck, your shoulders, your ribs and your waist, and that is, and bring it down into that shape. I mean, we would all wish our bodies were like that, but you know, try and think of it as that, and that's how you place in your florals to that shape, where it goes wider at the top and then it comes down to a point. And that is basically your simple placement. I can't say it any simpler, guys. But have fun if you do it. Really have some fun. It is great. So take care. Have a wonderful day. I'll do a close-up and I'll see you all tomorrow. And I hope you have a great afternoon, great day, great evening, whichever time it is where you are. All the best, guys. I love you lots, and keep your comments coming. I'll always reply. God bless. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh, Molly, I can hear you purring. So let's have a look. So there's the beautiful deep red sunflowers, your ombre ribbon there, and the other ribbon, the red one, look, you can see there's no wire in it, but it's wonderful to work with, really is. And then you've got your white ruscus with your leaves from the sunflowers, your oak leaves there, your eucalyptus, I can't look. Oh, I've spotted a glue string. Oh, I've spotted a glue string, guys. Can you see it? Here. Oh, I've got to get that off before we do anything. I don't like glue strings. Spotted another one. I will go over this. But yes, and then, as I was saying, your eucalyptus, your astilbe there, you've got your thicker one, and then you've got the the lavender there. I think it's lavender, the cerise one, and then the baby pink. And you've got the baby pink astilbe there. And then you've got your dahlias, your mauvey coloured dahlias as well. And the ribbon is going down and attached around, as you can see, a spruce, and coming down towards the centre and attached around underneath. I can't get to it, but it's underneath. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And again, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope everything's going to be a fabulous, fabulous day for you, where you're going to do nothing but create. And I hope you create something extremely beautiful, which I've got no doubt about. So all the best, guys. Good health, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.